Welcome to BNN Bonus Bite. I'm Darren Blackman. While most of the cast and crew for BNN are enjoying a much-needed spring break, I'm here to keep you updated. In today's show, we're highlighting the students of SC State as well as the Bulldog experience. The first event students experience at SC State is New Student Orientation. The 3-day process begins 2 days before returning students come back to campus. It gives freshmen and transfer students an opportunity to get acquainted with campus before being immersed into the classes. The student orientation leaders run this event. BNN field reporter Arabia Green has more.
I'm Arabia Green here with Bulldog News Now to talk about student recruitment and enrollment. What are the methods you use to recruit students?
The methods we use to recruit students at South Carolina State University is to give the best campus tours that we can give to help students to make a decision about attending our historically black university.
Do tours increase the amount of new student enrollment?
Yes, they do. What we find is tours are the best way for college campuses to sell the universities. Our students are used as student ambassadors to help other students make a final decision about attending our university.
Are tours effective in preparing students for their first year of enrollment at SC State?
I really believe that that is a true statement that you just made. Once you use a peer-to-peer to help other students adjust to the collegiate life and environment here on the campus, I think students are our greatest selling points, because what we tell them to do, you have to tell a story about your university, and we also tell them to share information with other students about why they chose SC State.
What encouraged you to become an SOL?
Really what encouraged me was when I first came to campus, the previous SOLs, they really brought us in, made us have fun, let us learn about the campus, and that's what made me want to be one.
Well, when I was a freshman, when we came here, we had a week by ourselves, just freshmen and SOL, and the SOLs really made us feel comfortable. They helped us with everything, basically.
Okay, so my freshman year, at the beginning of the school year, the first people that I met were SOLs, and they were, very encouraging, awesome. They showed great examples of what a leader is, so I automatically knew I had to be a SOL.
How do you help with recruitment?
Recruitment, really we just do enrollment day, or we'll put the flyers on social media or anything to encourage more students to come here, and probably tell family members back where you're from or whatever,
I talk about my school all the time, no matter where I go. I wear Nelia all the time, and I just promote the heck out of SC State.
I wear state stuff all the time, and I'm always talking about my school. Why? Because we are the best HBCU in the land, so.
What are some reasons students should come to SC State?
Really, it's a big family. Really, I love this campus. I love the school. Everything's great here. My department is very good. The engineering side of the school, that's a good program. Any other programs around the school is very great. So that's how I encourage my students to come here.
It's small, but it's big enough to where you don't know everybody. It's not, too small, but it's big enough to where you don't get lost in it. It's small enough to where you don't get lost in the crowd, but it's big enough to where you can meet new people every day. It's fun, it's pretty chill, and everybody is pretty nice to each other. It's like a family.
Because we are a family-oriented, we have a family-oriented environment, and we rock together, Black power.
I'm Arabia Green, reporting from Bulldog News Now.
In itself, but one thing that makes it better is being involved. SC State offers numerous clubs and organizations for students to join. And if there's an organization that isn't on campus, students are able to create it. Bonus Bite reporters Renaya Samuel and Sean Blue sat down with Student Government Association President Julie Sanyo to talk about what being active means and how she keeps the balance.
Hey guys, it's Renaya Samuel.
Sean Blue.
And our special guest,
Julie Sanyo.
How you doing, Julie? How was your day so far?
I'm doing good. How about you all?
I'm all right. I'm all
So
right.
far, so good. Well, today we actually here because we would like to ask you a couple questions about recruitment at SC State,
Right ahead.
mainly SGA. How have you been managing your time?
So I usually, we have our meeting set, and of course, like I said, if there's a meeting that we have to go to that wasn't planned, I know that if I have work that's due, say for instance, if I have assignment that was given to me today and is due next week, I'll get right on it so that if something does happen, I'll be fine because most of it is done.
Okay, so other than time management, what is your favorite part of your job?
My favorite part of my job is just seeing that I can be able to help students and just give them some things that they want and need. And I know you can't do everything, but just, that joy that they get from getting the things that they ask for and being able to bridge that gap with students and administration.
Okay. So let's say if I was a new student coming to SC State and I wanted to join SGA, how would I go about doing that?
So for freshmen or transfer, of course, you come talk to our director of student life and leadership, who will direct them to us, the SGA, and I will speak to them and just kind of get some insight on, their ideals and what they want to do for the campus and just see where they fit best and just try to, get them to where they'll be good at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How close does SGA work with the student body? Like getting involvement, just in general?
So because we are the Student Government Association and our sole job is to, be the liaison and the voice for the students' administration, it's imperative that we are close with the students. So, we may go out and talk to them, we may do surveys, or we encourage them to come to student body meetings and have conversations with us. And it's important that as a SGA that you're not so uptight all the time to where students can be able to come and talk to you. So it's really important that the relationship is there with the Student Government Association president and the whole board with the students.
Okay, so you are a senior this year, correct?
Yeah.
And as a senior, what has been your best moments here at SC State?
Building bonds, building relationships, being able to meet people in these leadership roles, I think it's just really taught me a lot, and South Carolina State really showed me things that I probably would have never saw at another school had I not come here. So definitely the relationships and, building things with people.
Okay, thank you so much. It's Renaya Samuel.
Sean Blue.
And Julie Samuel, and I just want to wish a happy 124th birthday to our illustrious South Carolina State University.
After 4 or sometimes 5 educational and eventful years, then comes the most sought-after occasion, graduation. As the time for the class of 2020 to cross the stage quickly approaches, reporter Daquan Phillips found seniors around campus and asked them about the SC State experience.
First coming to campus, for me, it was rushed. Believe it or not, I actually came here a week before classes started, got accepted and everything. It was for dance. So my personal experience was rushed, but it was a thrill as well. It was different. It was completely different from high school. It was open. I was on my own time schedule. So it was definitely exciting, but you got to be attentive as well because it's a completely different environment.
I got to leave home. I did not want to stay home. I was like, you know what? It's time for me to experience life. So what better than college? And the thing that got me here at SC State was actually my teacher. She was a K from SC State, and she brought us here for homecoming and stuff like that. And it was like, wow, this is SC State, like family, vibes, fun, amazing, everything. And lo and behold, I'm here. One thing I miss most about SC State is the family campus. Like, that was everything. Everybody just enjoying everybody's company. It's nothing like that. It's like literally your family away from home, and nothing else will top that.
Student life more than anything. Classes, of course, they're your typical, you're going to sit in the class, you're going to learn, you're going to be, interactive with your peers, but the life and the experience of actually living on the campus, being on your own, you know, having to wake up and go to the caf, things that I didn't do in high school. I didn't have, you know, the luxury of waking up in my own room, you know, saying, hey, I want to go eat. So, hey, me and my group of friends, we can walk down the campus and just go get something to eat. So definitely the campus and the life of it itself, within itself, is what I'm going to miss. The advice that I would leave is to always speak up and never to like be quiet about anything, because you never know who's going through similar situations that you are. It could be the very next person sitting next to you that can help you, or, you know, give you a few facts about something that you're going through, or, you know, may possibly go through, that can help you. A closed mouth doesn't get fed.
Freshmen, underclassmen, please stay on your stuff. Do what you want to do as your future. Like, do what you want to do as your career now in college. Like, if you want to be the next Bill Gates, you need to get your computer, start coding in college, like showing people that you know how to do these things. If you want to be the next talk show host, podcast in college. I can't stress it enough, express it enough. Please do what you want to do now in college that you want to do in your future career.
I'm Daquan Phillips reporting for Bulldog News Now.
Graduation is set for Friday, May 8th, 2020. I'm Darren Blackman, and this has been BNN's Bonus Bite. Have a great day.